Hello, hello. I'm just gonna wait for a few more seconds until a few more people come on. Hi, Vivian. I hope everybody is doing well today. Okay, I'll give it a couple more seconds until there are a few more people. Oh, you found me, Margaret. That's good. Okay, I think I'm all set up. Welcome, everybody. This is Lunch and Learning. This is my first time, so hopefully it goes well. Hi, Maria. Thank you for tuning in. For today's Lunch and Learn, I'll be showing you some of the way I've used the Be Bold blooms. Oh, there we go. It's so versatile and there are so many ideas. It's endless. Right, so what I want to do first is I want to show you the sample that I will be doing today. Oh, thank you, Donna. But I want to give you a quick preview, and it's going to be fast, of some of the samples that I will be showing you. So many different ideas. Okay, so what I want to do is get out my, let's put this card here. I find that the die cuts super, just like butter. There's, the only thing is some of the tiny ones, you just have to use just a little nab to get it out, or brush it. That's all you really have to do. So what I'm gonna do is, what I've done with this one is I've taken my distressed oxide, and I just gone around the edge. Let me just bring it up a little bit more. There we go. Just to give it a little bit more color, a little more oomph. Now this is, I used the 3D embossing folder. That is the, I'm just trying to think of what it's called now. I can't remember what this one is called. I didn't bring that, but it's like the knit, the 3D knit from Schareck. Just want to make sure I'm in the screen. And this is the ivory from Gina K. Okay, so there's that. Another suggestion, what I used is I used my Pink Fresh Regal Kiss. There we go. And I love my splatters. So all you need is like a watercolor paintbrush, and you just add a little bit of ink, and then you just water it down. And you don't want to, it depends. You can have it dark if you want. And then all you're going to do is just flick it down. Let's just move that out of the way, and we'll let this dry. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get my little pieces out. We're going to ink. We're going to ink our pieces. It's going to be a little different than the one that I have here. Again, these dies cut so beautifully. It's so much fun. It really is. Once you start, you can't stop. And I like to do it sort of in front of the TV. And what I've done here is just cutting pieces. And I love using the scraps that I have and just organizing it in all the different shapes and all the different colors. So that when I want to make a quick card, I have ones that are ready to go. I'm just going to group these guys together quickly. That was an extra. And that goes here. Let's just get some of the leaves out. And I think we're good to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to start gluing. We're going to start gluing some of these pieces together. And the thing is, if you don't have the colored paper that you want, the best thing you can do is you can take your oxide ink or whatever you're used to using and do what I did here. Or you can directly ink a white piece of paper and then you can die cut it out, and then you'll have everything matching. If that's what you prefer. I'm just going to use this now. Oops. Okay. I have fumbled fingers today. Okay, so there's the first flower, and we'll do the second flower. Another idea that I'll show you in a minute is Darlene has me hooked on TN notebooks. I've never done them before, ever, until I started taking her club, and I just can't stop. It is so much fun. Thank you, Darlene, for enabling me. Okay, I put a little bit too much glue in there. Okay. So with these, I'll just flip it over and add a little spot of glue. And we'll just add that to the back. Okay, and we'll do the same for this one. A little spot of glue. Okay, there we go. Now for the flower, you can definitely cut it out of a single colored paper. But what I love to do is I like to take, I have to do something here, sorry, just a minute. Okay. So what I do, and this is, you can ink it, you can watercolor it. I love adding just that little bit of color, and I drag it down because then it goes into all the little creases that the die makes. Oops, I'm getting a little carried away, but it's a beautiful color. And the color I'm using again is Pink Fresh Regal Rose. Okay, now I want to do my center. These are my centers for the flowers. With these, you can have them one-dimensional, but if you just take a moment and just curl, and I know there are people who are probably cringing, but I don't have that, the tool, but this just gives it a bit more dimension. So let's put that on there and stick that on. Now this die comes with a few different centers. Let's see if you can see that here. So there are centers here. These are little flowered centers that you can layer, and even tinier ones. Okay. All right, so there's that. And we'll use this one and add. I'll also show you some different ways just with this flower die, how to create more dimension and more interest that I think you might enjoy. And this, I think if you cut in Christmas colors as well, would probably, with the new mailbox that's coming out with Spellbinders. And if you don't know by now, I am addicted to Spellbinders. I love Spellbinders and Pink Fresh. Those are my favorite companies. Okay, let's just add that. Now again, another idea for, let's see the inside. So this one, I actually have Wink of Stella on it. And it just gives it that added sparkle. And let's see what we have. I have the center here I have to do. Okay, I'm gonna set those over there for now. Okay, now we will do, let me see, this one. Let's see. Okay, sorry guys. I'm getting there. I just forgot one of the, okay, so we're gonna do a light pink. And we could also do, this is like, I think it's the mirror card that is really pretty as well. And so with this one, I just flip this over. Then I add a little bit of glue on the side, on the backs. Just need a tad on each. Okay. Oh, missed one. And then I just add, oops, let's put that down. Okay, my fat fingers are getting in the way. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, come on. No, now they're not sticking. Okay, I got to put more glue on that one. Going to be difficult, so we'll just add a bit more glue. Take this and you're just going to add it. Okay. There's one, and we will those over there. We're going to add a bit of glue. I just have to find my, there we go. So what I want to do is glue, I'm going to glue this embossed piece and add it so that there's a bit of a mat. And then I'll add that onto, oops, my card base. Now it's sticky in the center. There we go. And then we'll just add a little bit of glue. put it on the card base. All right. The other thing I like to do is to add a bit more depth and color to it, and it kind of looks like it could be a shadow for the flower. So I am going to add this on here. And I'm just going to put the card together. Quick and easy. Just like that. With the leaves. And where is it? In this one. And I realized I forgot part of it. But you can see here how quickly it comes together. And there are so many different variations with this die. It's it really is an amazing die. The other thing you can do, which I had a lot of fun, is washi tape. So I put washi tape on a piece of paper, use the flower die, and cut it out. You can use pattern paper. It's perfect for, sorry, let me just, so these are some of the different ideas that I've been playing with. You can use the Wink of Stella. You can use, this is actually a cream colored cardstock, but I took it to the next level and I added some yellow ink to it. You can use markers or watercolor. I'm gonna make sure, there we go. That was on the white, and then I used a cream base, and that is another watercolor idea. These ones are, I used embossing powders, and I embossed them and layered them. This again is just different centers and watercoloring. Just a watercolor. There is my washi tape. And then if you want to get a little more creative and if you like your doodling, this is also some ideas. Just taking your white jelly roll and outlining the outside of the petals. And it gives it a different look again. Now another one I love is using your embossing folders and running the flower through. And then you could take, we have the, we have the gilding waxes, which is, let's see, where did I put it? I know it's right in front of me. Oh, here we go. I didn't use this specific one on that, but I'll show you how quick and easy it is. Oh, it's a beautiful color, beautiful. And then you just brush it on. Ooh, that is beautiful. Oh, I'm liking that. And you could use this, and if you wanted to mount it another color behind, or put, let me see, putting something like that on it. And the other, another idea is cutting one out and using Nouveau drops. So this was one idea with the Nouveau drops. So what you're going to do is basically, you're going to just do some lines. Just, okay, now that's a little too much. And it's just going to sort of show the lines of the flower petals and give it, oops, and give it added dimension. And then in the middle, I would put, I didn't cut one, but you could put even this one on, okay? And then you see the Nouveau drops, or maybe not putting one so big and using, this is the yellow that we have. This, let's see, the color is Bubblegum Blush. Or you can do, let's see, this is beautiful. This is Copper Penny. Let me just get a little bit out, there we go. And then doing this again. Oops. And then just adding a center to that. I'm just going to bring it closer to the there. Oh, there we go. And then just putting a center on is fun. Okay. So let me show you some of the cards that I've been working on. I've been having a lot of fun with this. This is, so it's the, I layered the flowers and I layered, and this is a watercolor, and I think this might be Salty Ocean. I believe it is. And it's just this, a nested circle die, and then I cut out another one. And then I did a little bit of I Love My Splatters. And I believe we have this stamp and die combo here at the store as well. It's so nice. You just go and stamp and ink and emboss, and you have so many different ones that it's quick and easy to make a card. So then I used the same concept, but I made it into a window. And this is with the Gina K. And then you can write what you want in here. And I'm sure I probably could have added a bit of splatters. This is another one. Now, I don't know if we have this oval frame, but we have one very similar, and it's the wood. I think it's Tim Holtz as well. And this is my shaker card. Using all the little different pieces with it it's so much fun. This one here, I used the loopy die. Let me just show you. See, it's loopy, and I partial embossed it. So I just put the embossing folder to here and embossed the bottom half. And then I added Wink of Stella and just layered all the flowers. And put a few sparkles on it as well. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for saying that. I absolutely love this die. Now, this one is something I experimented with, and this is partial die cutting. Partial die cutting is when you make a little line with a pencil and you add just this one part of the flower. You have to do it 3 times. My secret is I try to get to do the middle first, and then it's easier to do either side. I'm not one that actually likes to measure. So this is a regular card, and I just cut this part off, and then I just added a piece of paper behind, and just added some glitter glue to the centers. Here's another one. I used a cover plate. This cover plate, well, I have probably all of the ones that the store has come out with. This is the stitched diamonds. That's what that one looks like. And the other thing I used, this was the nested diamonds. And it just finishes it off with this little diamond frame on here. My last card example again is with, there we go, a cover plate behind. I've added the flowers, and the flower in behind the main flower, I used a little bit of white ink, and it just sort of lightened the color a little bit. Sorry, there we go. But it isn't just for scrapbooks, I mean for cards. Again, Darlene has shown me the Traveler's Notebook, and I am addicted. This is with the Jar of Possibilities, and I just thought that that was really cute. I could see maybe putting a few embellishments on there as well. My final example, which I just discovered today, is with the Thinlits. What is this? Is it special delivery? I'm not sure if that's what it's called. Postal. It's postal. And Darlene cut out an envelope for me, and I thought, oh, maybe we can have these flowers just poking out of the envelope, and this would be put on top of a card base. Maybe you could add 2 flowers. 2 flowers. No, I think I'd just go with 1. I may be adding a few different. And let's try maybe this little leafy green coming out there, and then putting that onto a card base. I mean, that would be cute. I forgot, I have one more. What I did with this one, I wanted to try to think out of the box. So what I did is, firstly, I cut out a ring with the nested circle dies. And what I started to do is I started cutting. I chose my color, gluing these together, and then adding it to the circle so it's a wreath. And with this wreath, I really think, no, I've lost my, where did the, oh, I lost it. And I'm sure it's right in front of me. Okay, oh, there we go. And just putting something like this in the middle. It could be a Christmas card, but it gives you some different ideas on what you can do with this versatile die. You could even stamp. I forgot about that. You can stamp and then cut them out. You can, this one I've used the Distress, what is it called? The Distressed Embossing. And it gives it a shiny, shiny look. You can do pattern paper. Oops. Using pattern paper as well. The possibilities for this die is endless, and I can really see it becoming using it as a Christmas card and what have you. I'll just quickly put down so you can see the different cards again. There are those 3. Let's move that out of the way. There we go. So it's those 3. Then there's the partial die. This is the partial embossing. This is the shaker box. And then the hello card with the little peekaboo window, like that. And just very simple, basic one. And the last one, the last one has disappeared. It has left the building. Oh, here we go. And then there's that one. And this one, again, you could use just popping all these pre-made ones. This is the from Pink Fresh. I love Pink Fresh as well. Oops, this way. Okay. Well, I hope that I've inspired you to try this die, create with this die. I would love, love, love to see what you make with it. I know that it came out in February and it flew off the shelves. And we've since ordered it a second or possibly a third time. And I know that we're trying to put in another order. I think we have maybe 4 in the store. We're trying to put in another order and they're on back orders. So if you guys like it, I would scoop it up. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.